Hello my friends and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft PS4 survival series. I'm Nick the ElusiveEnderman and I am so glad that you guys have rejoined me. It is daytime outside and I have cleaned up my space. There's a whole bunch of cobble and other stuff here. I'm just gonna go and let that stuff disintegrate. I've got a full inventory with all kinds of goodies in here. So without further ado, we are gonna make our way back outside. We're gonna find some trees to chop down and we're gonna start building ourselves a home, a house, a place to live. And I don't think that this is the biome that I want to be hanging out in. I'll probably want to find myself in a place that's got some class, some character. Maybe we can find something that's situated nearby a village, because being close to a village could be a huge advantage for us. Ooh, there's chickens over here. I don't have any chicken yet. Ooh, how do we get down here? Oh, we found ourselves up a very steep mountain. A very steep mountain. I don't want to. Oh. There is a way around this. You can use your water bucket as a means of a repellent. And by repellent, I mean you can actually literally repel down into water. So that will save me some risk of death and danger. But we are on the hunt for a place to build our home. In the last episode, if you remember, we actually we had some problems with recording, so it ends up being two separate videos that I loaded up individually as a part 1 and part 2, so I'm sorry about that. We're going to make sure that this video is a nice, long, continuous 30 minutes long, but yeah, what ended up happening in the last episode is we accidentally died. We died because we got hit by a creeper and we had no armor and we had no access to sound, so we couldn't actually hear what was going on. I'm going to go ahead and leave this jungle biome behind. I think it's good to know that it's here in the future. In fact, we may want to keep our map open while we're running around, because we'll build out that map. Yeah, you can see it building out. We're actually hanging out. Oh, I threw that away. Yeah, we're hanging out at the edge of the map right now. So, is this giving me directionality? Is this telling me where I should be going? I don't want to be going north, obviously. I am going north. Okay, maybe I do want to go north. Let's go north. I'll just keep popping that out every once in a while. We gotta keep our wits about us because there's lots of caves and stuff around here. We don't want to fall into any of these caves. We don't want to live in the cave. We don't want to live that cave life either. Ooh, there's a dog here. Maybe I can tame this animal to be my minion. Mr. Doge, are you hungry, Mr. Doge? Yes, he is mine now. Come with me. Let's go. I will name you Doge. You will be my Doge. So we have a dog, and again, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, the dogs protect you. They look out for you. They keep you safe at night. Maybe we should build a tree house. I know it's not the most convenient thing because you can't dig out all that space underneath your house, but you know, we've already sort of taken a non-traditional approach in playing this game already. A tree house, ooh. It would be something special to have a tree. Because mobs will follow you wherever they want. Let us explore this land, though. It's actually kind of difficult to get around in the jungle biome. There's lots of hills, there's lots of trees, there's lots of vines in the way, and there's lots of dark spots for mobs to hang out and spawn in. But there's also ocelots. You can find an ocelot in the jungle. All right, it's already midday. We wasted half the day just looking for a place to hang out and lay our heads down. But we don't need to find the perfect place yet. This is actually looking pretty good. There's some open grassland here. We're close to the jungle biome, which means that we can easily access its rich resources, its big fat trees. There is snow over here, which I don't want to look at, but we could look at this stuff. This might be a good place to hang out, to hang our hats. There's a swamp over there. Those can be good places to find chickens for whatever reason. But I'm kind of looking for like an open grassland. Looks like we've gone pretty far north already. And this area is more typical for where you usually spawn in Minecraft. There's lots of wood around, there's lots of nice resources, there's good cave systems nearby, there's nice open flat land. I think that this area is where we're going to be building our home. Oh my goodness. Look at this ginormous cave. Wow. That's very cool. I think Doge is impressed. I kind of want to gain some altitude though. I don't want to build my home down in a depression. I want to be able to see the land about me. I want to see the land around. I'm actually surprised that we spawned in and on such a corner of the map. This might be a good place to build our home. What's going on here? Yeah, what do you guys think? It's got a nice view all around. We can kind of clear out some of this elevation and make this area a little bit more flat. I think that this is where we're going to build at least our first home. Yeah, let's get building. So, without further ado, I'm going to start carving up some of this. I want this to be a nice open and level plane of living. And we're not going to build a gigantic house, but we're going to try and build something at least somewhat cool. Do we have dirt on us? No, we've got... let's put this down. We've got so much stuff. Alright, I'm going to throw these mushrooms out. We got a full inventory, so we need to get our chests and stuff down as soon as we can. And start putting things into those chests. So let's do that here and that there. All right, now that these are down, we can secure some of this material. Let's get these down on the other side. Move, dog. Move, Mr. Doge. We can put half the coal into this and half the coal into this. No, all the rest of the coal in this. What am I doing? What you doing? All right, that's what we want to do, and we might as well get our bed down. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cool place. We got this huge bit of water here. We've trees when we need it. It would be nice to have a village, but you know, you gotta do what you can with what you've been given. And I think we'll sleep right next to our chest, so that'll be nice. And then what we want to do is get this place really well lit up. Because when the mobs come, they will be angered. They will be angered at my imposition, at my audacity at being in their lands. I don't understand why mobs are naturally hostile. They, if we could just get along, if we could just understand each other. But yeah, we want to kind of light this whole place up so that mobs don't spawn in near where our living situation is. So we'll get lots of torches down, all up and down here. Yeah, I kind of like this place. It seems like it's got a lot of growth potential, and we're not too high off the ground, so that we don't have to climb up a crazy height every time we want to do something. So. Yeah, I put a couple more torches over here, so we're nice and lit up, and yeah. So let's start making some planks. We gotta get some planks. We're gonna make the foundation of our house out of wood. It's getting to be night, so as soon as that crosses, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here before mobs spawn in too early. But we'll put a little barrier down around us before it gets too late. Yeah, I think it is officially night, so we can lay our head down to sleep. We are sleeping in the open air, nice and relaxed out here, and boom, it is daytime again. So let us get to building. And that's my buddy hanging out right next to me. She's watching this as I make stuff. I might include her in some videos later on, but right now she's just trying to keep quiet. You might hear a cough every once in a while. But yeah, let's get these grasses out of the way. Oops. Gotta take that out. And for those of you who are wondering why I switch between my my tools so often, it's because some tools are better than others for certain types of building and certain types of breaking down. So if you're dealing with grass, or not grass, sorry, if you're dealing with gravel or dirt, having a... Oh, this is looking nice. Looking super nice. We got Mr. Doge. But yeah, what I was saying was that wood obviously is better for cutting down with an axe. I want to build a little platform for getting up into the house, and we're gonna cut this out and we're gonna put a door in, a double door here and here, so that'll be good. We're running low on this type of wood, jungle wood planks. Fortunately, because we're making with this jungle wood, we can easily get more. I'm gonna go and put some more stuff away in here. Actually, let's hold on to these two things. Let's move this stuff out. Don't want to be carrying any of this around for no reason. And our map, yeah, we will just keep that on us and we can continually refer to it. Okay, let's put down the rest of these. Actually, yeah, no. Let's quickly go back to the jungle biome. There's, I think, some jungle trees over this way. I don't know if these are jungle trees. These might be some other type of tree. But I see the jungle that's not too far away from us, and we've got a decent amount of daylight, I imagine. Enough that we can, yeah, we can probably get some trees chopped up. Man, the days don't last very long in Minecraft. Probably shouldn't start building with jungle saplings if we can't get access to the jungle trees quick enough. Oh boy. Alright, I think we're getting near to some of the jungle trees. We just need like one. We need to break down one jungle tree and it'll be enough. These are different kinds. I'm gonna go for this huge one. I'm gonna take down the Colossus. The Colossus of jungle trees. Is this jungle wood? What are you? Is you jungle wood? What are you? Did I get you as... No, this is oak wood. Why are there so many oak trees around here? Give me a jungly tree. Okay, we're taking down this beautiful giant jungle... Actually, there's got to be a smaller one. Yeah, let's take on this baby one here. Take down the baby. Sorry, baby. Let's take you down properly. I'm probably going to make an iron axe because it looks like we're going to need a lot of wood to make the house to my specifications. So while we're out here, let's at least get one more of these baby trees. Oh, I'm climbing up the vines. Going vine crazy. There's some cocoa beans. We can make chocolate. I think we can make some other kinds of confections. I think we can make like chocolate chip cookies with those. At some point, we will make this chocolate chip cookies. How we doing on daytime? We got plenty of daytime. I think it was actually closer to morning when I looked up there earlier. So. Not quite as short of a day. Yeah, cocoa can be farmed to collect cocoa beans. Thank you, Minecraft, for that little interesting tidbit. Okay, do we have enough jungly planks? 21. Let's get a stack. Let's take this out. Is this jungle wood? I think it is. Let's make sure let's get this whole thing down. It's a nice big one. We're not taking down the true Goliath, but this thing will despawn properly once we get it all the way down. So, there we go. And I think that's enough for now because I want to reserve some daylight for building before I go to sleep in my bed. Hopefully we can get ourselves a roof over our heads. So let us make our way out. In the meantime, I think I may get myself some wool. Thank you, Mr. Sheep, for your precious gifts of wool. In the PC edition, not only do you get wool from sheep, but you also get mutton. We haven't quite caught up to that in this version yet. Oh, the guy fell down there. He can live another day. I can't waste all my time going after sheep. So, man, I can't wait to get down and explore this cave. That thing looks awesome. Yeah. All kinds of little flowers around here. I like this biome. It's very peaceful. It's flat. It's grassy. You are looking nice and flat today. There's some cows around us. We can practice our animal husbandry, and I like how this this design will kind of blend in with the space. Junglewood planks. Let's go. Let's make stacks and stacks and stacks of this. Good. We've got 2 stacks. 2 stacks and then some. That should be more than enough to, hopefully more than enough to build out our place here. All right, let's build out the corners, get these up, get this going. I like how we've sort of built this into the shape of the land. You do too much terraforming and you take away the feeling of the land, of the biome that you find yourself in. So this is, of course, an addition to the space, but yeah, a good addition. This will be the capstone for our door, and we will come around here and put in these planks. The awkwardness of building on PC Edition. You can imagine not having to do with a joystick and having a mouse. Hey, you move. Move. I'm trying to build here. Doge. Silly Doge. The nice thing about having a dog is they will fight zombies and skeletons. They will also sometimes attack spiders, but they will not attack a creeper. What was that sound? My silly Doge is like falling all over the place. My silly Doge. Alright, where's our other stack of wood? Yeah, here we go. We've got a good amount here. I'm hoping that we can complete the roof. You know, sometimes I like putting pillars of stuff in, and I might retrofit that. I might go and get some just raw jungle wood, and but actually jungle wood raw doesn't look as good. Maybe we'll do it with spruce because those are nice dark planks. But I might put some like pillars and some support beams, as it were. Okay, I think we have a 4 high. That's a nice tall roof, and it'll give us plenty of headspace. We can jump around in our house. So let's get this stuff placed. I know many people like there to be absolute symmetry, but I don't think you need complete symmetry in order to have a nice house. I think you can get a nice house out of just using the shape of the land that you have and building it to your own specifications. You shouldn't be constrained by what other people think your house should look like, symmetrical and whatnot. So while we're here, actually, they don't have different varieties of doors in this version of the game, so we're going to make these into oak planks, and we're going to make one door out of oak plank, and we'll make the other door out of the other planks. Not that we actually have a choice in how the doors are made, but we can pretend that we have the choice. Actually, no, it took all of my... It took my jungle planks. Why you do that? We'll put one door in here, and we'll put one door in here, and did that work right? Yes? Okay. Very, very nice. We'll have to do something about this floor at some point. We do have a lot of cobble, so we can turn our cobble floor into stone brick and make stone brick slabs, and that is actually a very nice looking floor. Unless, you know, maybe since we killed some sheep, we got some wool, maybe we want to put some carpet down. And I am out of jungle planks. I was wrong. I didn't have enough. Well, that's fine. We'll get this place properly lit up inside. We can take these off the floor and put the lighting all around. I'll space this out. We'll try and do one in the corner here and another one in the corner here. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to do a forced symmetry. I'm going to force symmetry upon this house. Or some semblance of it, you know. Wherever I can have symmetry. I can't always choose my symmetries, but I can do with what I have. So I think this one will just go here like this. And it's getting to be nighttime here pretty soon. I'm going to move this stuff. I'm going to move it out into a corner, I believe. Let's take that out. Yeah, let's make this like our working area. We'll put a furnace here. We'll put a furnace here. And I think we might want to move the chest into there. Since it's nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Even though we're safe and secure in our house, it's worth it to have the lighting and no risk of spiders crawling up over our house and dropping in uninvited. I can take this out here, and let's get some sand cooking. Didn't we have some sand? We had a couple pieces of sand. Yeah, let's get this sand cooking. Where is our coal? Did we lose all of our coal? Did we use all of it? I think we may have. Yeah, it looks like we accidentally used all of our coal for making torches. So that is a task for us, finding some more coal, getting more jungle wood, and completing our roof and putting in some windows. In the meantime, I can use these oak wood planks as fuel. Oh, all of our coal is here. What am I thinking? I just didn't see it. Okay, we'll put half of that in here. And, why you do this to me, Minecraft? Why you make it hard? Okay, and we'll put the sand in there. That's fine. And our crafting table no longer belongs here. Instead, the crafting table will be, I think, in maybe one of these corners? No. Over here. It's looking kind of empty in this corner. Yeah, and obviously our bed needs to move as well. I think it should go here. Yeah, that's looking nice. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make myself a double bed. And I will put it flush to the wall. I could make a king-size bed. I think I might have enough wool to do that. No, I would need one more wool. Let me drop off these bones. And let's go back out to get more jungle wood since I completely underestimated the amount that I would need. Should we go? Is it closer to go out here? It looks like it might be, except that's water and we'd have to swim across that because I don't want to use the wood to make a boat just yet. Yeah, I misunderestimated. There's lots of oak wood here, but that's not what these aren't the droids you're looking for. So let's go back out to the jungle and see if we can't rustle ourselves up some more of this jungle wood. I think I might take down one of these awesome giant trees. And it would actually be cool to get some jungle saplings out of it because the saplings can be used to grow a whole nother one of these. And since we decided to build our house with jungle wood, having saplings might be helpful to... There may even be some around here where this stuff is despawning, you see? There may be some jungle saplings. Or there may also not be some jungle saplings. They may be trolling me. Oh, there was a jungle sapling. Was that jungle sapling? No, that's an oak sapling. Why are these oak trees? Why are you oak trees? I want this. I want to take this thing down. I want the sense of accomplishment of taking this thing down. I think my, wow. Yeah, I think my axe will probably break before I take this whole thing down. My goodness, this is quite a tree. It's kind of a shame to take something this big and beautiful down. What am I doing? I've turned into a monster. I've turned into a mob. I've spent too much time around with the zombies and the skeletons and the spiders, and now I have become that which I have fought against my whole life. I guess this thing is just going to be our source of like unbelievable amounts of jungle wood. And it's going to be hard to get this thing to properly despawn because, yeah, I can't even be bothered to go all the way up there. Hopefully the vines come down. Maybe if we leave some of this in here, some of this might fill itself in. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But there's lots of jungle to be had around here. So let's make sure we're not losing any of our pieces hanging out in the foliage above, and then we can take out the pieces that we're standing out on. And I think that probably will be enough wood for us for a while. We should be able to complete our house, and maybe even build a second floor to the house, or make fences for the capturing and husbandry of animals. Maybe make some farmlands. All kinds of things that we can do in this game. We are in the building phase. At some point, we will want to go down and find more materials, because just like I built up all of my iron gear, I can build up diamond gear. I can get more emeralds. We can find a village and trade with villagers for all kinds of cool stuff. We can unlock all the trades with villagers. We can get an enchanting table and put bookcases around it, and get higher levels of sharpness on our swords and protection on our armor. And then there is a aspect of the game called the end, and in the end you fight the Ender Dragon. And before you do that, you have to kill a certain number of Endermen. And even though I am a namesake of Endermen, I do love them. They must be destroyed in order to actually beat the game. So that is a reality of this game. Okay, let's get inside and let us finish off our roof. First, I need to convert these jungle pieces into jungle planks. So let's get a couple stacks of that going. And oh, dog, do you want to come in? Come in, dog. Come in. Come on. Nope. Don't you hate it when pets do that? They're all about coming inside, and then as soon as you open the door for them, they decide they don't want to be inside anymore. They want to live their own lives. I probably should grab some sand before I finish this. Let's go and check out what our sand options are nearby. Yeah, I do see some sand over there. So let us travel in that direction. And if we could get some clay, that'd be really cool too, so we can make some bricks out of clay. But the sand is used for the making of glass. It's also used for the making of TNT, but we're not quite there yet. We've got to kill a lot of creepers before we can get some TNT. And we probably do want to also kill some animals, because we're kind of running a little bit low on food. And if our doge gets hurt in any way, we'll want extra food to feed him. But I think what we'll probably do is set up our first farmland type area. I think that's probably more than enough sand for now. Because our house is kind of plain. It's just this undifferentiated block of wood, which it's not the most appealing. Hello, cow. Thank you for the gifts of your meat. Let's actually get this thing lit up on the outside. So we'll want to put some torches around on top of our building, so that things in the shadow of the building don't spawn, and we stay nice and safe inside. Oh, I put that a little bit too high. That's okay. That's all right. I'll put that there, put that there, and on this side we'll want to get a couple more pieces up, and there we go. Things should be nice and well lit on the outside. So in the meantime, we can fire up the furnaces. We'll put half of this sand in here and the other half in there. Oh, no, not the pork chops, these. And yeah, let's finish off the rooftop. Let's get these last, why you do this? Why you do this, console Minecraft? Why you make it hard for me? Yeah, let's put these last pieces up. And as counterintuitive as it might sound, the torches touching the wooden roof don't actually they don't actually burn your house down. Although you can burn your house down. If you remember when I did the setup, fire spread was turned off, but you can still light things on fire. It can happen. I'll put these down to get this place a little bit more lit. It's not quite as lit as I want it to be, but that's okay. Let's get some of these out, and yeah, let's start making some windows, some window panes. Where are we? Here we go. Let's put this down here. We can have a double window there. And I think what I'm going to do is just build these windows straight across. Since this wall is 3 high, it makes sense to put it in the middle. And we got plenty of glass for building in. Or we will have plenty of glass once we cook all of this. And get this stuff down. The music is a little bit weird right now. But we'll put these windows in so that we can see it when people come to visit. We can see their smiling faces. And then let's put these out. I have lots of windows, lots of light streaming in. It'll be looking really nice from inside and out. Yeah, let's put, oh, our thing has broken and night is falling once again. I think I'm gonna turn this all into window 2. I just need to grab some materials. Should we make it out of stone again? I think it probably won't hurt to make it out of stone again. We gotta make some sticks. Gotta make some sticks, and then we'll make another stone axe. And let's see what our glass status is. This glass is finished cooking. So let's swap these out. Let's move this. Let's get these down. And let us put, yeah, I'm gonna clear these out, and these are all gonna be nice little windows. This window is gonna actually, you know what, we've got enough glass. This whole second area of our house should be a window. It should all be window. Let's make it all window. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. This is gonna be a house sandwich with glass. A glass sandwich house. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Come on. Support beams on our house. Living that glass life. I think I'll leave these wood, but we'll take out these 3. Well, we should probably make sure that we have the extra glass that we need. We need a couple more pieces. We got 7 more. That should be good enough for completing this project. What do we have? We have 3 more, so 1, 2, 3. It is a perfect amount of glass that we made. It's always nice when those kind of things just fall into place. It is very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So, this is our house. It is looking, how is it looking? It's looking pretty fly. Yeah, it's nice, got a kind of a modern appeal. So with that, I am Nick, the Elusive Enderman. This has been episode 3 of my Minecraft PS4 adventure series. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and leave a like rating down below. If you want to see something different, let me know in the comment section. As always, I would love to have your subscription. Tell all your friends about this. I'm growing as a channel, guys. I'm learning with you. I hope you're learning along with me too. Once again, I'm Nick, the Elusive Enderman. Thank you so much. Peace out.